erase your motherfucking memory.
I want Marvel to fucking buy their properties back.
Neymar is the guy that has little wings on his ankles.
I don't know.
And a green Speedo.
So what you're looking at, Ray?
Oh, pictures of Sarah Silverman.
Okay.
He got stuck on that.
Gosh.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Popcast. That's right, baby. Boom. This is Ray, and to my right is Alex.
Alex?
We have Joe right in front of me,
Joseph.
and Chad to the left.
Hello.
So,
He's the only one that didn't repeat his name.
I
just thought of that.
Well, he doesn't have an ego. That's why he didn't. To me, I was offended because he said my name, so like Chad didn't care.
How dare your voice project
Yeah,
my
like
name?
we are supposed to say our own name. In all the other podcasts, why do you get to say everyone's name? And when I introed it, I didn't get to do it.
because I'm the belle of the ball.
That's true. We did wait for you.
Okay, so
That's what my sound effects have to say to you.
well, let me get my sound effects right up here. So anything new, guys? How's your week been?
Caught up on some sleep that I desperately needed.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Sleep is always good,
Yeah.
except when you're driving.
Well, this is just the fact that I felt like I was going back to my insomniac days, and I was
Whoa.
dreading that.
Do you see any reason why, or is there something going on that you would go back to that?
Damned if I know. It was inexplicable. Maybe I just kind of cut back on my caffeine intake. That certainly helped.
You cut back on your caffeine and you're having trouble sleeping?
He needs to cut
The weirdest thing.
Oh, or are you saying you need?
He
He just had the opposite reaction.
Yeah, maybe because I'm used to such a high level of it in my daily life that when I tried to cut back, it had the adverse effect.
Oh, I see.
I don't
You know
know.
what I'm saying?
I don't drink coffee because of it.
Yeah.
In my younger days, I used to drink a pot a day.
Damn.
Now this is the most coffee I drink is during this show.
Whenever I drink coffee, I always throw in 3 chunks of meth. You know, just to
add instead of sugar and meth.
Fight fire with fire.
That's true.
Yeah. And Joe, yourself?
Well, for me, I've been working on some music, finishing up 2 or 3 songs that I'm going to release soon. It's been a while. It's been about 4 months since I released the track, so I'm just needing to get this done so I can move on to some other projects that we're working on.
You mean like the podcast?
Yeah, exactly. It's like every time I'm doing podcast shit, it's like, but then I have these 2 songs I haven't finished in 4 months, and so I'm finished with those now. They're going to be released pretty soon, and I'm really happy, and then I could take another 2 or 3 months to finish some more songs. Yeah, thank you.
Me, other than I just been work. A bunch of bullshit at work. I had a meeting. I don't want to get too into details. I don't want people's lives ruined by what I have to say.
I have that power.
Like we had a meeting where it pretty much was basically involved computers. So I'm dealing with a bunch of people. Some of them are old, some of them are not. They're all a higher class than me. Like, work-wise, we're titled by class.
Okay.
All of them have higher positions than me, but yet the person who knows the most is the guy with the lowest fucking position. What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
But either way, that's basically it.
Well,
other than that, at the school, these motherfuckers are computer shit. But other than that, that's about it.
Do you find that? Because I have a higher than average computer knowledge as well. Do you find that at your jobs you end up being kind of IT, like an undesignated fucking
Yes.
IT person? Yeah, me too.
I'm like what we did a little training for was at work we have a bunch of different refrigerators and freezers and they all have to be monitored by this thing called Isensics. Isensics just monitors all your temperatures.
Bless you.
So what's that? I pretty much, through experimenting, like you do with every good computer stuff, I learned the little tweaks here and there. But now we had informal training, which I know the people that were there, literally the next day, they're going to forget everything they learned and they're just going to come fucking bug me about it. Whatever. That's the way life is, I guess.
That's why, when I do get a new job, it's more than likely going to be in an office setting. I am not going to mention my pseudo IT skills because all of a sudden you become like the go-to person. So
I mean, I don't mind.
New job, I do. It
I like the
distracts
importance
you.
of it, but you're right. It does distract.
Well, according to the labor
Alex,
board,
we need you.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get married.
Let me dust my scrubs off.
Oh, they're playing fucking heavy metal in the background.
Fuck, what the?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than that, that's about it.
Well, cool.
So, anybody have some topics they want to bring up today?
Well, you guys didn't ask me how I was doing, but all right,
Nobody
fuck you guys.
cares. I'm sorry. I completely forgot. How was your weekend or week?
Working, twerking, a whole lot of jerking, baby.
So that's a Monday through Friday thing.
Hence why we skipped you.
Well, you know, I did yeah.
So, have anything good to report back?
I saved 15% or more on my car insurance by switching to Geico.
Awesome.
That's a highlight. That would be the highlight of my
That would be
week.
the highlight of my week.
Well,
Too bad you don't drive a car.
Oh.
burned.
There we go.
Hey, we live in LA, but if this was New York, we'd actually be normal. If we didn't have
we would
cars.
all be normal.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, I came
I would
across.
be rich, considering. Technically. Most everybody in New York fucking takes the subway.
Yeah, or taxis.
Or taxis.
Well, I came across the list on cinemablend.com written by a Mark Rowden. It's pretty much a washed-up actor list.
Yeah.
And I was not upset, because it is a realistic list, but it concerned me because some of these names are very influential to my cinema life growing up. And I just wanted to get your guys' pick on, are these guys or actresses washed up?
It should be interesting.
And do you remember the last good, and in your opinion,
Good thing they did.
what was the last good thing they did?
Very nice.
Well, this is a good one. This is
Example,
Let's see.
Uma Thurman is washed up.
what's his reason behind it?
This is how he defines washed up. They haven't had a hit. A hit like financially, like in their last, I don't know, probably 10 years, a lot of these people here.
Well,
There wasn't a specific time. Again, it was just his opinion on why. It's an opinion piece.
Maybe.
I think so.
Hasn't she
'Cause
been
the
doing
only-
like TV shows and like little movies?
The only
here and
thing I
there?
remember her in was Kill Bill. No. Actually, well, I haven't seen it, but I know the only reason I'm even curious in the movie is because I guess there's this trailer, a nymphomaniac or something, where she's having sex with people. I don't know. I mean, I doubt they're going to show anything provocative.
Right.
But that's the
wait a
only
minute.
thing that I'm kind of interested in with her. But
And it's coming out.
it's coming. I think it's coming out. But other than that, there's nothing really.
So Kill Bill is pretty much. We can all agree.
I would
that was
agree with the
last
list. I mean, I guess I would agree with it.
Well-
Uma Thurman's definitely.
there's a couple things I know. I mean, I don't know. I kind of liked her in The Producers. I rather liked the.
But that was before Kill Bill.
no, that was after.
No, that
Kill
was
Bill.
after actually.
Oh, what?
That was after
Yeah.
Kill Bill.
But I guess that wasn't like her. That wasn't her starring vehicle. I guess.
No, like
You
I
know,
said, I'm just saying that I liked it. You know, it wasn't really a washed up thing. But I don't know. I've heard some ugly things. So
they need a hit now.
yeah.
But I mean, what really? I mean, I guess this is the difference, because I don't really consider you being washed up because you don't have a hit.
That's kind of what
I
I'm
mean,
getting towards. Yeah.
Because don't get me wrong. Like, if I were an actor and I had my choice of roles, well, yeah, they might not be what's box office success, but doesn't mean I don't know. Doesn't mean they're washed up.
But she hasn't been doing shit. So I think she's washed up.
I have a list here of
Perfect. Thank you.
her
Awesome. What?
I was gonna say discography, but it's
I love musicians.
filmography. There you go,
Filmography.
Filmography. Yeah, and Kill Bill.
Well, I think the most recent thing we brought up was the sex thing. But what did you do before that?
Before that was movie 43. She was in that one.
No
that was
shit.
shit.
Really?
Oh my god.
And then before that, the one I see is Percy Jackson.
So
she was in that. That's
can we get
right.
the buzzer for yay? She's washed
Okay.
up.
Okay, so
Uma
washed up?
Thurman?
Yes.
Yes, we all agree
Washed
she's
up.
washed up. She
Yeah.
needs a hit.
Movie 43, I think, killed a lot of people.
I know there's a ton of people in that movie. That's like someone's son wrote a script and like
You're
favors.
still
you know?
beautiful looking though, Uma. And if I can just give any kind of recommendation, show your boobs. You're gonna get me back on your side.
You know, if I was her, I would just use the excuse. You know what? I would put it all on Quentin. I'd be like, you know what? He said he was gonna make a new sequel. I've been waiting for that.
I want to see some Uma Thurman titties.
Does she have titties?
She's his
Look it up.
That
muse.
doesn't matter. I just want to see.
Mr. Skin. All right. Well, the next on the list. Oh, okay then. Yeah. So Nick Cage.
Yes.
Nick Cage.
I
he's
would
not
have
washed
to
up at
agree.
all.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good. We don't even have to go into it.
Oh.
I would say no. You say yeah.
I say he's washed up, but he's still capable of doing good work.
You think so? I don't.
Dude, have you seen Port of Call, New Orleans?
What's followed after that?
I don't know.
That horrible Ghost Rider movie, right?
Yeah, those are pretty bad.
Both Ghost Rider movies.
I think after that, a Port of Call movie was also that horrible Wicker Man remake.
That was before, I think.
How to get burned? How to get burned? How to get burned?
I mean, I don't know.
My eyes! My eyes!
The bees.
I mean, I don't know. I would consider him washed up.
Yeah.
Because now everything he just chooses. I mean, I don't know
Anything.
what happened to him because he used to choose good roles.
Bankruptcy happened to him, right?
Bankruptcy happened. Now he does any piece of
For
shit
money.
that comes
now
his
he
way.
just chooses shit.
Yeah.
Bankruptcy happened. Now he does anything for the bucks.
Yeah, so that he's definitely
Yeah.
a washed up actor.
All right. Luke Wilson.
Who's that?
Perfect.
Next topic.
Jack Black is the last one.
I don't think so.
I don't think he's washed up, but he needs to pick better parts.
I think he's just moved on to different avenues.
What was his last movie?
Gulliver's Travels.
Wait, don't you have to be like somewhere in order to get washed up? Like, where was Jack Black?
No, he was making hits for a while.
Really?
He
School
was-
of Rock.
School-
he was
that
on
was-
fire.
he was
and
in
then
King
did,
Kong.
Yeah,
Oh,
he did
that's
a couple
right.
things. Yeah.
Pick a Destiny.
Yeah, he did a couple things.
Okay.
But he was on fire like a lot of people. And then he just
You know
kind
what
of
though? I don't really consider him washed up just because comedians. I don't think they have that long. They don't have that kind of career.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
All right, well,
no, he stays.
Jack Black, I think, still has. Out of all of those, who do you think has the biggest potential to come up again with a big comeback?
Thurman.
Like an Academy Award, like Meryl Streep type shit when she's older, huh?
I think Thurman will do it. Yeah.
I'd have to say Jack Black just because I think he just needs that right comedy and he's back in the game.
Cage.
All right,
Cage.
He could do it.
Seriously?
He could do it.
baby. I don't know. Yeah, he surprised me with that Port of Call thing. Do you have a broken glass sound effect?
No, I don't.
All right. Well, I want to do.
I'll work on
I
it,
wanted to
though.
do like David Letterman.
You know what though? I mean, the only really good thing I remember Nicolas Cage in was Lord of War. That was about it.
That's pretty good.
That was good.
You didn't like Family Man? That's a good movie. I like that movie.
You know, Weatherman wasn't too bad.
Weatherman was alright.
Yeah.
The Rock was cool.
Yeah, but that was before.
Rush the Rock.
That was before Lord of War. I think it happened right after Ghost Rider. Or was it
Nick,
before
was that before the Lord of War, Nick?
Lord of War and
Nicholas Cage, was that before the Rock?
No, man. It's just crazy everywhere. No.
Yeah, that was, I closed my eyes and seen him. I mean, you acted better Nicholas Cage than he did, and he has in a
that
while.
was a good list, but yeah, I'd say Jack Black.
Alright, cool.
No chance of Uma Thurman, but I
that-
agree with that
that's
too.
a-
But
yeah.
you know what though? Uma Thurman never had that kind of career though.
Yeah.
If you think about it, I mean, the only thing where she was mainly the star was
Kill Bill.
Kill Bill. So I don't know. I mean, I don't consider her washed up by any means, but
then again, maybe we're not taking into account that she's not necessarily looking to be in a hit. Maybe she just wants to do her own thing.
Right, she had
She's-
kids already and everything.
Yeah,
She's
she wants
chilling.
she wants to chill out. She wants to do smaller roles. Maybe she's doing stage
definitely
work.
attractive though.
Yeah, she still is. One of those
So-
old women, yeah.
You know what? The only way I would have sex with Uma Thurman is if I were drunk on Fumes.
Oh.
Did you guys hear that?
Why is that?
I don't know. It's just some shit going around.
And why would you get drunk on fumes when you can just ingest it?
Calories? Oh, calories, brother. Look at this. I can't.
Are you referring to that thing on the internet?
Yeah.
Well, explain it.
Oh, well, pretty much people are like putting alcohol in like a 2-liter bottle, corking it, sticking a bike pump in it, and like apparently the pressure causes the alcohol to release vapors, and then
Okay.
you just unscrew it and inhale it straight from the bottle, and you
And
get drunk.
supposedly it fucks you up because it's inhaled.
It gets to your brain quicker and doesn't have to
Well.
go through the digestive system and whatnot.
So that's what it'll take for you to do Uma Thurman?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, no, I just wanted to segue.
and was this a state or a in this country? was this in a? I was waiting for someone to segue
I
into
know.
something. Was this a country?
No,
thing in another country?
apparently it's
or-
been going on for years. It kind of died down, and then people brought it up.
That's fucking retarded.
Think so? I'll try it. I'll try it once.
Are you serious?
I'll come back with a homework assignment for next week's Popcast.
Knowing you, he's gonna come back with just a barrel, put it in the middle. Boom! All right, guys, we're gonna find out how this shit does. Like, fuck, really?
That would be interesting.
Do we not remember the last drinking episode?
No.
Do we really want to repeat that incident?
No, actually, nothing. It wasn't too bad at all.
That was
Okay.
pretty good. I don't know. I don't understand why people
Yeah.
would do that.
It's just another thing of the kids these days, or I guess you said it's been happening for a while, but I would say within the last 5 years, probably just trying to up the game.
Just
But
like
even then, it
Lord.
makes no sense. I mean, I understand why they do it with marijuana. I don't understand why you would do that with alcohol.
And I also think it's like a breath thing. Like, you don't stink like it either. You suck it right up.
That's like, you just put it in your fucking ass and you're not going to smell it either.
Oh, what? An enema? A fucking vodka enema?
Yeah, you didn't hear about that? Like, you get
Yes,
drunk,
I remember that.
pouring in your ass.
That was what my generation did, you fucking freaky young kids. If you want to try something dope, fucking douche your ass with fucking vodka.
That's fucking right. That's
Vodka
right.
douching.
Fucking pussies.
Vodka.
Put the vapor up your ass.
Have the hot chick inhale the vapor and then blow it up your ass.
Oh.
Or blow it up your pee hole. Get big, drunken hard on.
Kids are getting high now by blowing marijuana in their pee holes.
I don't know. That's
Anderson Cooper with a special report.
It's stupid, but it's stupid enough for me to want to try it.
well.
Let us know how that goes.
I'll let you guys know.
Well, I'll just say it. The Grammys are tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. By the way, today was January 25th, and the Grammys are tomorrow.
So the bottom line is, I haven't watched it in 3 years. I'm more than likely not going to watch tomorrow, and the real reason I'm not going to watch it is because I really feel that they're phasing out rock and roll. The reason when I say
Wait,
that,
so you're gonna watch it because they're phasing out
no,
rock and roll?
I am not going to watch
Oh,
it. That's the
okay.
reason I haven't watched it. I think they're slowly but surely kind of shoving it out.
Who's the host this year?
LL Cool J, he's been the host for the last couple of years.
What?
That's why I haven't watched it then.
Yeah. But I bottom line is I really feel like the nominees. When I look at the nominees for rock, I kind of cry.
Who are they?
Well,
Maroon 5.
Okay. Raymond guessed Maroon 5 for
I said
rock.
Maroon 5.
No, that would be hard rock category. No, I'm just kidding. Okay.
That's death metal today.
All right.
I see them as rockish, though not in the sense of what we
I know,
consider,
yeah.
but I consider them mainstream.
Well, is he right?
Rock.
Maroon 5? No.
no, he's not right.
Black
See.
Eyed
How about
Peas.
Arctic Monkeys?
There's something eerily close to Maroon 5, at least in my opinion.
Okay.
Okay.
Now I'll give you an example. Best rock performance nominees are Alabama Shakes for Always Alright. The Stars
Fucking
are Out
sucks.
Tonight by David Bowie.
Bowie's on there?
Yeah, Bowie's on there. He put out an album last year.
Bowie's alive?
I don't know if he
Bowie.
Led
might
Zeppelin.
win.
Led Zeppelin is nominated for Cashmere for the live album they put out a year ago, Celebration.
Winner.
Give it to
Fuck.
them. Give it to them.
Yeah.
Winner. You can't compete no competition.
Queens Queens of the Stone Age are nominated for My God Is the Sun.
We're back in the 70s all of a sudden.
Okay, Jack White is nominated for his cover of I'm Shaken.
Okay, but those
now-
guys you're mentioning, they are rock. I give him that.
But this is a game of one of these things is not like the other.
Okay.
Radioactive by Imagine Dragons.
They're
I don't
rock.
think. I disagree.
I
personally don't think that that's a rock song. I don't know how everyone else feels about it, but I don't.
Okay,
like
maybe the song might not be rock, but they're in the whole rock genre.
I consider
Yeah.
them. I consider that song rock.
Yeah, I don't even know the name of the song.
You know it
If
if
you
you
could
heard
pull
it.
it up, oh, okay, maybe.
They're going for Radioactive, right?
Radioactive.
Yeah.
Their hit
It's like
song?
a K-Rock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Oh, the big
It's-
song they had. Oh,
Yeah,
To me,
you would
It's,
consider
I don't.
it a
I
rock
don't
song.
consider it rock.
they opened for
Thank you.
Garbage
You
when I
consider
played
it.
them.
I don't. I don't.
What would it be? Pop rock?
It's like
No, that's not
it's
even
like,
popish though.
Leave a comment. Let us know if you think Imagine Dragons is fucking pop or rock. But I think
Pop
they're
or
both
rock.
pop or rock.
Okay. So what else?
you know.
So honestly, I don't see where they're phasing out rock so far.
Well, yeah. What we just
Okay.
mentioned though.
Okay, let's go.
But I mean, but now I'm looking. But that's my take on it.
Okay, so what category was that?
That was best rock performance.
Performance. Now,
Performance.
what does that mean though? That they performed live?
Overall record, live, everything. Just overall standing.
I would that to me
That's
is
what
completely
Grammys
rock.
is whacked because that's
Yeah,
what they do
because
shit like that.
That's dumb.
You know why they do it? It's because they need to make more categories because they can't bring in all the big artists, so
and
they
not
have
only
to
that, they need to
categorize
fill in
it.
the time slot.
Yeah, it's
too.
all bullshit, dude.
Okay, so I consider that rock. Where would they not be considered rock in a category?
You know what? Because the first time I heard the song, I actually liked the intro, the vocal intro and the acoustic layout. The beginning
song
of
is
the
it?
Dragon
Talking
song.
we're talking about Radioactive, correct?
Oh no, I'm talking about where do you consider what category is it that they're phasing it out?
What category?
Is there any other category where you think they're phasing out rock?
I think they're also phasing it out in the record of the year and the album of the year category.
And this is for rock too, right?
Yeah, well, no,
Or there's no
this is
rock.
overall. No, record
overall.
of the year and album of the year they're a free for all. Anyone could standing thing could be propagated.
Well, who was nominated for the record of the year?
Okay, record of the year nominees are Daft Punk, Get Lucky.
That's
Not rock.
For rock?
Yeah, okay.
No,
But I don't think
overall
this
record.
category
This is overall. This is overall.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Again, Radioactive, Imagine Dragons.
Okay.
Royals by Lord.
Okay.
Okay, that's not rock, definitely.
Why you fucking call her a bitch for, Ray?
Yeah,
It did sound like
fucking
me, didn't it? I was going to say that right now. It's not like I said that. Did I say that? I like that song.
Locked Out of Heaven by Bruno Mars.
Fuck that guy.
I like that one song.
Locked Out of Heaven is a rock song.
Is it?
Well, yeah, because he copied the Police.
But it's a rock song.
Yeah, so it's okay, that's a rock song. I get that one.
Sounds more like a cock song to me.
He copied someone. No.
Okay.
No,
He
come
didn't
on.
generally copy. He took the framework of what is the song? Is it "Don't Stand So Close to Me"? I think that's the one he copied.
It's kind of. I mean, he didn't even
ripped it
copy it.
off.
It's just produced the same. It sounds. I mean, it's not. It's one of those
I mean,
things.
Sting
yeah.
doesn't complain, so I don't give a shit. If Sting doesn't complain, I don't care.
And
Yeah.
the final nominee in the category, Blurred Lines by Robin Thicke.
Yeah.
That's a one-hit one. I don't think that's album.
That's
of the year.
he's not going to
Record of the
sustain.
year, well.
But you know what I mean?
So that's all they have, just live performance for rock, and that's it. They don't have any other.
They have like best hard rock and stuff like that.
They have a best metal performance. and a
Okay,
best
so
alternative
are those,
performance.
any of those considered rock?
Yeah.
They're an
So what-
offshoot of
See,
rock.
go on them.
All right, so what do they have?
Okay. Well, it's taking me a while to scroll down.
Yeah,
to
no
find
problem.
it.
But yeah, just overall, I think that's it's all.
Well, to me, it doesn't sound like they're phasing it out.
Yeah,
I
don't
think
know.
I think they're not seriously. What I'm trying to say there is that they're not taking it seriously in those categories I just mentioned: album of the year and song and record of the year.
You know what? You're right, because even I would say, well, I don't know. They put Imagine. Is that you don't consider Imagine Dragons?
Yeah, that's
rock,
the thing.
so
It's
that's what's
rock
throwing-
as he knows it. See?
No.
Yeah.
But Imagine Dragons could be considered alternative rock.
But you're still rock, though. I mean, it's
Exactly.
in general, you know.
You know what? Here's the label I would give Imagine Dragons. I would give them alternative pop because they're more of a pop group than they are a rock group. If you've ever heard anything else they've done, that's what they
Well,
sound
what's
like.
the definition of rock then?
So Beatles are not a rock group.
Beatles are a rock group.
But they did
They
poppy
made pop
songs.
songs.
Beatles were marketed as a pop group, but they played their instruments and they wrote their songs.
So
Imagine
did
Dragons
Imagine
doesn't?
Dragons.
Imagine Dragons to me sounds too processed.
okay,
to
but
be
that's
rock.
to you.
You're talking about
But
the production and stuff.
They
yeah.
are rock, though. They
Yeah.
play with electric guitars.
Yeah.
They
Have you
play
seen them
with
do that?
Yes.
Yeah,
They
I
play
saw.
with
I saw them
drums.
open with garbage.
I saw
That's
them
why I
on
don't.
Prank the Jokers.
When I saw them open with garbage, they had a drummer, a guitarist,
And
a
a
bassist, a keyboardist, and the singer.
That's
And
like
so-
saying Linkin Park isn't
no.
rock.
It's like saying Radiohead is not rock.
Exactly.
I don't know, Chad. I think.
I mean, I know what you
I know what
mean.
you're saying, but
Invalid.
I'm
Invalid.
no. I just you don't like them. Again, you're making your personal thing against them and then taking it out on the
I
Grammys.
consider them rock compared
Yeah.
to all the other artists that I've heard that
Yeah.
they consider to be that people consider to be rock. I consider Imagine Dragon more rock than half of those other artists.
I see where you're upset then, because there's I could not name, but I'm pretty sure there was probably about 5 good albums,
No.
or great albums that are truer to rock than the sense of the word rock that
Yeah.
could have been nominated for record of the year instead of Robin Thicke.
That's it.
Absolutely.
precisely.
Oh,
Yeah.
but then no one's gonna be watching the Grammys, dude. They do it all exactly why you book.
But not only that, you can't only just have
I know.
one
Look,
category as album of the year.
I know that Blurred Lines was a popular pick.
And that's only, but you see, I wouldn't even consider that album of the year because you only heard one fucking song from him.
That's what I mean. So it's just wasting space on this list, isn't it?
That was that
Yeah,
song,
yeah. Well,
Blurred
but,
Lines,
but they've always done that. So yeah.
Fucking Beetlejuice.
So what goes in its place?
Hey, baby,
Theoretically
you
speaking,
want it.
someone come up with something that's rock. What goes in that
So
place?
I'm not familiar enough. What would you put in there instead?
I would definitely put My God Is the Sun by Queens of Stone Age in that place.
I don't think they would ever.
No, yeah. You see, how they think of it.
That
is
may sound like a personal thing, but I really
No.
would.
You know
because
what it
they-
is? Because it's mainstream audience.
Yeah.
Imagine Dragons had hit mainstream. Robin Thicke had been mainstream for that whole year.
If this was 10 years ago, Queens of the Stone Age would have been
Maybe,
nominated
yeah.
during the whole rock band
When
thing.
it was
It's
popular.
Just, yeah. It's just now they're lucky. The Grammys see it as they're lucky enough just to be nominated in the
Okay,
rock.
so what about the
category.
subcategories? What about the other
Like the hard
sub-
rock?
I'm still looking for
Oh, you're
those.
still going for it?
Yeah. So.
Damn.
It's just non-existent pretty much. They don't have probably like 2 or 3 rock-oriented
Yeah,
categories.
you have to go through so much pop things to even get and dance things to even get to the rock. You know.
Up all night to get something.
All right, here's a subcategory. Best metal performance.
Let's do it.
What
Let's
do they
see.
consider metal?
Okay.
Robin Thicke.
Oh no, I'll grant them this. They haven't fucked this up. TNT by Anthrax.
TNT. Wait, what is that?
Anthrax.
That's a new. Wait, no, wait. What the fuck?
You're thinking
AC/DC?
You're thinking of AC/DC.
Okay, never mind.
Anthrax. Wow.
Yeah.
Anthrax
We
is
are like-
around.
God is Dead by Black Sabbath.
Fuck.
The Enemy
Okay.
Inside by Dream Theater.
Okay.
In Due Time by Killswitch Engage.
Kills it.
And Room 24 by Volbeat featuring King Diamond.
I would say the only real metal would probably be Killswitch. Metal the way we perceive it. But I mean, I understand Black Sabbath.
Yeah, like that's.
metal, you know what I mean?
But that was like that's hard rock for us, you know.
I approve it though.
Yeah, I
It's
agree
okay,
with that list. Any other subcategory where they're
All right.
this in rock?
Okay. What a dick. Okay, admittedly, I didn't structure the argument right.
No, it's fine. No, we're enjoying
I got
this,
the gist
dude.
of it.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just
Yeah.
saying we're
Yeah.
dissing rock. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
No, I got what he's
Nah,
saying.
dude. I love this. Keep going.
Okay, best rock song, Ain't Messing Around by Gary Clark Jr.
Who the fuck is that?
I've never heard of him either.
Okay. Oh, what? Oh, damn. Now you know what, Chad? You're not a real
You're
fan
not
of music.
credible
Yeah,
anymore,
yeah. If the Grammys nominated someone you don't even know, I don't know.
That happens every time.
Okay.
Cut Me
who
Some
else?
Slack, which is Paul McCartney, Dave Grohl, Chris Novoselic, and Pat Smear.
I'd
That's
say
very
the
rock.
only reason that's on there is because Dave Grohl's there.
Doom and Gloom, Rolling Stones.
I like that song personally, but
That's what they
you
go.
know,
Doom and gloom.
Come on, they've done
no.
better. Admit
yeah,
it.
they have, but
Yeah.
for them, that's a pretty contemporary song,
Yeah.
considering.
God is Dead by Black Sabbath, again.
And that's it's not. That's not like a live album. That's a new album, right?
That's a
Okay,
brand new
gotcha.
Black Sabbath album.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that one came out.
That's not good.
Is dead.
And Panic Station by Muse.
Panic Station. No,
You see, I don't know.
I haven't heard any of
My
that shit.
personal opinion, I don't think Muse is rock, but I get
Oh,
how
they're
they're
rock.
considered
Yeah,
rock.
They're
you know what I
rock.
mean?
They're rock.
Okay.
Fucking Muse.
Best rock album.
Okay, that should be interesting.
13 by Black Sabbath.
Okay.
The Next Day by David Bowie. Mechanical Bull by Kings of Leon. Celebration Day by Led Zeppelin. Black Clockwork by Queens of the Stone Age. And Psychedelic Pill by Neil Young with Crazy Horse.
Is that some kind of American Indian?
You
guy?
know, I like
am
what they
Crazy
consider
Horse.
rock now. This is the one thing I will say. I like what they're considering rock because they're literally taking all the old school acts
Yeah.
and making them on their categories.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there's no new contemporary rock guys on there.
Yeah. Well, they don't. The Grammy people are old. That's the thing. They don't.
Yeah.
They're out of touch.
Yeah.
You know, they only know what's cool and on MTV. You know.
Kids still like the Black Sabbath, don't they?
No, they probably won't even vote them because they're too fucking dark.
Yeah, Queen
well,
of the
that-
Stone Age or something.
well, that-
Queens won't win that.
That
no
leads
way.
to my next thing.
That would be weird if-
you can
hold on,
you can predict the winner right off the bat. It's either going to be between Neil Young or Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, I would
Paul
have to agree. It'd have to maybe
You know,
Bowie.
Paul McCartney and Dave.
I don't know. You know what?
That's like
I
a super
really got to
group.
hear that Bowie album. I'm really interested to hear it.
Here's
But
my
other than
impersonation. Funny how people travel.
Pretty much.
It's hard to believe.
I'm expecting the same thing.
Oh,
Well, I've heard it actually. It's,
I don't know though, but look at what he did. What he did with he did that album with Trent Reznor.
Oh no, he's good.
Earthling.
He
Earthling.
knows how to do other
Afraid of
albums besides. You know,
Americans. Earthling was actually my favorite album.
he
from
knows
them.
how to do other albums besides.
Outside was really fucking cool too.
Yeah, it was.
I'm afraid of Americans.
That's interesting.
So out of that best rock, you would say the Queen of the Stone Age would be the one that should have
Actually,
been album of the year as well.
Here's the truth. As far as the best rock album
That's
goes,
what I want. Truth.
I don't really have a set problem with these because they actually kept it.
Yeah.
Even
It
keel.
does seem rockish.
Yeah, you know, but this led to my next point is I think they have this infuriating habit again because it's made up of aging old industry men
Okay.
that, they have to cater to the old and the new just constantly get shoved out. And that a few years down the line, if these bands are still together, then they get there.
Yeah.
I just can't wait till we're like 60.
It's just
our contemporary, the Foo Fighters.
no kidding. That's what it's headed toward.
Cool.
Tool.
Oh, these are cool.
Yeah.
Killswitch Engage. Best soft rock. Well, yeah, Killswitch doing soft, but
Is that it for the rock? There's no other rock things on there?
There's the alternative side of it.
oh,
What's
great.
the alternative?
Well, actually, rather, not alternative rock. Best alternative music album.
Okay.
That is
That's
a
weird.
bullshit category because like anything could be considered alternative, right?
That's true.
I don't know. I guess it's hard because if you look at rock in general, there's so many subdivisions.
Mm-hmm.
There's like speed rock. There's
Garage rock.
The garage rock. So I guess you gotta figure some way out.
well, name them out. Watch. Check this out.
Okay.
Glam rock.
Glam rock.
wait,
punk
what?
rock.
Which Bowie would have been in glam rock.
Yeah, at a point.
originally.
Yeah.
I said garage rock already. Post rock.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, go through these noms. Watch. This is what's alternative.
All right, this is what passes for alternative. The nominees are The Worse Things Get, The Harder I Fight. The Harder I Fight, The More I Love You by Nico Case.
That was a long fucking title.
No shit.
I don't even know.
And I'm a fan.
I don't
Who's
like
Nico
them.
Case.
She's a singer-songwriter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nico Case.
Trouble Will Find Me
Cause
by...
I'm Nico Case. A dynamite. we should just do that for every artist we don't know.
So Nico Bellic, go on.
Yeah. Trouble Will Find Me by The National.
I never heard of the
Never
National.
heard of them either.
Hesitation Marks by Nine Inch Nails.
I've
Heard of them.
Lonerism by Tame Impala.
Lonerism?
Tame Impala. They're still around?
Lonerism.
This guy fucking got off the Reverend Jesse Jackson fucking catalog.
And Modern Vampires of the City by Vampire Weekend.
Oh, I heard of them.
What is, don't get me wrong, what is up with the vampire theme in that band?
There's no really theme, it's just a name.
Why do they have
I want to suck your dick.
I don't know why they always have vampire in some bullshit of theirs.
Well,
I don't know. I don't
seen-
follow them too
I've
much.
seen worse bands with vampire.
You ever
in it.
heard their new song "Mummy Mondays"? They talk about mummies in that one, so not all vampires.
Mommy, my leg.
Stay tuned for Werewolf Wednesdays.
Out of that whole group,
But don't you see how alternative? It's just like a bullet. It's like
No.
everything is in there.
because
Like,
you know what though? Nine Inch Nails was never alternative, were they?
but what's alternative? That's what I'm saying. What the fuck is alternative?
see, the term alternative is such a wide berth.
Hold on.
Anything that's not the mainstream is
I
alternative.
Wikipedia'd rock right here. Here's all the subcategories.
Yeah, because if you think of what they used to consider rock, they used to consider Elvis Presley rock. And to me, I don't consider that rock and roll.
Really?
I mean, back then, I guess. Oh my God! You know, I don't consider him rock, but
Wait, progressive. We didn't say progressive. What'd you guys say? Alternative.
Alternative rock.
Because what I think
No,
of
see, but this is
alternative-
not saying alternative rock. It's
It says
just saying
alternative music
that's what I'm saying. It's
performance.
unfocused. It's alternative music performance.
You know what
Yeah.
they're using it as? We can't explain what this album is. It's alternative.
Yeah.
That's I think the way they're using.
Like
it.
Bjork
Okay, so
would be
look,
in there probably. Or
this
something.
is-
Yeah.
Okay, in the rock section, here's how they categorize it. To them, this is alternative rock, grunge, Brit pop, post grunge, pop punk, indie rock.
Pretty much anything.
That's it.
Lots of
So
other
what's
shit.
9 Inch Nails then?
They're considered to be industrial.
Well, I don't think he considers himself to be
Well,
industrial.
it doesn't matter whether or not he.
No. But under what he just said,
Oh.
what category are they in?
Oh, but that was rock. That's
See,
alternative rock.
This is just
Oh.
alternative, so that's why they're
I
just.
don't know. They're fucked.
That's why they're just saying, okay, who else has a fan base these days, and they're not nominated for anything major, but we want their audience to watch the Grammys.
Okay, so look, maybe you can get a look at this too, because on Wikipedia they have a whole list of alternative rock artists in
Oh,
alphabetical
forget it.
order.
We're not-
like here's 30 Seconds to Mars, Three Doors
I get
Down,
that.
Yeah.
AFI, Against Me,
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Alice in Chains. Like, really? Is that alternative? Alice in Chains?
They
Now it
were.
is, yeah. I mean, now it's
No, but even when they were grunge. Yeah, they were grunge.
That's why, like, pretty much everything that's old past its prime is going to be called alternative in the future. Like,
Bjork,
you know, yeah, see Bjork, shit like that.
Black Rebel Motorcycle Club.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I'm actually gonna watch. You got me interested. I'm gonna watch these Grammys and see how they churn out, just for the fuck of it.
I
don't do too
would,
much.
but I guarantee you the categories we want to see, they're not going to show.
Exactly.
I'm gonna take notes and just bullshit it.
don't know. I can't stand watching them.
Well, they're
especially LL Cool J. Fuck him.
Yeah, that's. Oh, you know what? You just reminded me.
Yeah.
Never mind. I'm not gonna watch that shit. Yo, I can't even do the.
Because didn't he even try to do a rock album at one point?
Mama said knock you.
So,
Mama said knock
It wasn't a rock album. It just had the aggression of a rock
I
album.
don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, this category it's too wide a berth. I can try to fit these into some subgenre, but you know,
No, just
that would take up too much time.
Best alternative.
Just stop. Just end this.
I
Just
hope
end
Nine
it.
Inch Nails wins, but
Yeah.
Next
other than
topic.
that, next topic. Next topic.
And now it's
40
time
lashes.
for the meat and potatoes of the episode.
Meat and potatoes.
Dun, dun, dun. All right, so I guess Marvel has been in the news. When the fuck aren't they in the news?
I know, like I want to be part of their marketing team.
They're
'cause
fucking everywhere, man. And it always seems like it's a Monday. They always release the shit.
Marvel Monday.
Marvel Monday.
Marvel Mondays. Dun, dun, dun.
Snicked.
Here on the Disney Channel.
But anyway, so
XD.
the first big news. Well, it's not even really big news. I guess Samuel L. Jackson's contract is coming up on his Marvel. He has 9 contracts total in his requirements with Marvel. He's already done 7. There's 3 that are still nobody knows what they are. So I'll just name the ones that he has done, and we'll go off the other ones that we. So the first one, Iron Man 1, 2, Captain America, and then the new Captain America. We know he's definitely because of the trailer. He's in Thor, in the very end of Thor, and he's in Avengers. The ones he's missing in Thor 2, he's missing in Iron Man 3, and he's missing in the Hulk. So we know he's gonna show up in. So I guess he said his 7th movie was Avengers 2. He's gonna start filming that soon. So now you have 2 more movies that nobody knows where he's gonna be in. So the only ones that I could think of is either Guardians or Ant-Man.
Right.
That's the only thing I can think he's gonna be in next.
Sounds about right.
I think Guardians for sure.
So Jackson was saying that he wants to do more movies, but obviously comes down to money. You know what I mean? Now, if he thinks he's gonna get Robert Downey Jr. money, I think he's insane.
No.
But then this brings up the question, though: how important is he to the Marvel universe?
Not very.
You don't think so? He's the main fucking guy in S.H.I.E.L.D.
He's important, but he's not. We need to back up a Brinks truck full of cash. Important.
They can just get Lawrence Fishburne, to be quite honest.
Pretty much.
Or they'll just write that Nick Fury is an all-encompassing alias and get someone else.
No, yeah, I think Nick Fury has pretty much run his course with the Marvel movies.
Think
I
so?
think, he was good to put it together, but where's his place now? Loved Avengers, but I
Well,
loved him in Avengers.
I guess we'll find out in Winter Soldier.
they need to set it up what his new place is, because I think he's pretty much, the whole Coulson thing, which set up the show.
Right.
And then
They also said that
He
that
introduced
appearance
everyone,
in
yeah.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. does not count as in his contract.
Okay, so he brought the whole team together, but then the Avengers, he was kind of vilified a little bit, because remember how Captain America,
he sneaked- right?
So I think he's done with. There's no real reason to keep him around, because what did he really do in the Avengers movie other than those 2 things that I made? Like
he brought them together.
right. They're together.
kind of.
They're together now. They're a team now.
Okay, so I guess if he doesn't ask for a lot of money,
Fire
keep
his ass.
him.
Keep him, but I just think he's a shtick now. He's just like
Because
Stan Lee cameos now.
Diversity.
He's a little better than a Stan Lee cameo. He does have at least have some importance into
but
it.
I don't see
But I don't
where's
think.
the
But I don't
Maria.
think he requires Downey time, because Downey takes up your whole time.
yeah.
Samuel Jackson's really good in intervals.
Yeah.
So I think we can all agree with that, right?
Yes.
Okay. So then next is we all kind of agree they should kind of renew his lease.
I don't think they should. I don't
not
think.
You know what?
lease,
Just
but,
kill him
contract.
off. Kill him off.
Kill him off.
Unless they write him to be like a cosmic character somehow.
Nah, that would just be.
No, because whatever. Yeah.
He becomes the Watcher. I don't know. Oh no, but you know what they should do? It's perfect he needs to jump to TV like all the other big actors and go on the Shield show. That's what the Shield show needs. They need to not renew him for movies and put his ass in fucking Shield.
That's a good
He needs
idea.
to be like
like Coulson.
the Lawrence Fishburne character, like CSI, or the guy with the sunglasses in CSI. You know, they don't really have that. They have Coulson,
Caruso.
but I think because like Shield show, it doesn't have my interest. Put fucking Samuel L. Jackson in there in season 3 to take it over,
And it still won't have my interest.
I would watch.
So okay, but so you don't. Oh, that was loud.
Fucking 5 minutes late too. No, you're not in charge of that.
But I don't know. I think he's important to the show. I think he's important. I think he's important to Marvel.
Tony was
nah, dude.
Yeah, because
He's fanboy important.
But this is the thing: you're not taking into account what role he's going to play in Ant-Man. You don't take into account what role he'll partake in their Phase 3 project, which is Doctor Strange and whoever else they're going to bring. Like I said, yes, if he has a small role, that's fine, but nothing too big. I don't think he should be asking for a lot of money.
Fire him, and we have too many big character superheroes that we need to know more about. That's again.
You really want to fire him and not get rid of fucking Hawkeye or fucking Black Widow? Fuck them,
they have to be part of the deal, okay? Yeah.
They're such bullshit characters.
Okay. If Marvel needed to find extra money to pay Samuel L. Jackson,
get rid of them.
Yeah. Okay. If that's what the problem is. I don't know if that's the problem, but yeah, if they need to find like an extra $20 million, get rid of fucking Scarlett Johansson and Hawkeye.
I would say keep Scarlett Johansson, get rid of fucking Hawkeye.
Yeah, they do need a female on
Fucking
this team.
pointless
Yeah.
I second.
Yeah.
But he has those explosive arrow tips and
Such a fucking.
Poison
He's a little
darts.
boy. He's Legolas.
He's such a bullshit character.
Yeah.
Fucking Hawkeye's.
There's a reason that line was said in the first movie.
I would any day rather see Green Arrow in Justice League than I would Hawkeye in Avengers.
Have you seen Hawkeye's new costume in the comic?
Yeah, he looks
T-shirt. It's a T-shirt and like kind of
like,
nothing.
He looks
It's
kind of
nothing.
the way
Yeah.
he does now. Almost.
Like he doesn't have a superhero costume anymore. He's just like a guy.
He's a fucking bullshit character.
Yeah, bullshit character.
Fucking, I don't know, but I mean, so I really think I think he's still important to the universe as long as they don't pay him too much. I mean, I get you're in all these movies, which is great, but I mean, and not only that too. I like seeing him at the end of a movie. You know, it always leads on to the next big thing. Like, for instance, Iron Man, the first one. Everybody was surprised he fucking showed up.
But that was the last time because all the other endings have not really been involving him.
Trying to think. Oh, he was in Thor. His ending,
the very end of Thor.
Right.
The very end of Thor with Selvig and shows him the Cosmic Cube. So he's a good. Remember you said about the DSS Machina, plot progression.
Yeah.
He's a good plot progression character.
Yeah.
Other than that,
I think so. But for Phase 1, I mean, again, who knows what they'll think? Maybe J.J. Abrams will think of something great to do with. I'm sorry, not J.J. Abrams.
Marvel.
Whedon, Marvel, whoever.
But that's why I think we need to see what happens in Winter Soldier, and then that'll give us more of a direction where we should take this character. He is definitely a figurehead, which kind of you don't really need too much screen time.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows what Marvel's gonna do? I think keep him unless he's asking for too much money.
I mean,
now if he is asking for too much money and they do get rid of him,
kill him.
Who besides Lawrence Fishburne would play fucking Nick
Denzel
Fury?
Washington.
Doesn't have to be black, you racist.
If you're gonna keep the continuity,
Yeah, exactly.
That's true. Yeah,
But I heard Denzel's possibly gonna be Jon Stewart. So, and DC won't fucking
The Daily
do that. Jon Stewart, the Black Green Lantern.
Oh, okay.
The one from the Justice League.
Yeah, they're still messing with Green Lantern.
Because they messed up so much on fucking Hal Jordan with Ryan fucking Reynolds. That they have to bring in.
And it's still, I think, worldwide made.
I mean, they have to bring in
200
million. It wasn't bad enough. He destroyed Deadpool.
Yeah, I know. Well, Wade Wilson at the point, he wasn't Deadpool.
Yeah, he technically wasn't Deadpool, but
if you want to get technical about it,
he was Deadpool though. They call him the Deadpool in
okay, nice.
Yeah.
I just remember Wade.
So who else should play? Who else should play Fury then? I'm fucking saying, fucking David Hasselhoff.
Go back.
That's a good idea.
No.
But who else should be?
No, I've said it already. Kill him off at the end of Avengers 2.
Okay, so you don't even want another one.
Make it interesting. Why do you have to retrofit someone in to take
Because this is the thing. If you know S.H.I.E.L.D., he has been presumed dead fucking forever.
Well, let's make
And
that
he
a permanent
always,
thing.
in some weird way, is always back.
Yeah.
Hence the secret invasion. He fucking saved Marvel. He's done so many. There's been so many.
You see, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not too familiar.
He had a
with...
little hidden resistance that ended up pretty much pointing out that the Skrull had almost infiltrated all of the Marvel universe.
Without knowing that, there you go. That's perfect. He disappears for a little bit until they negotiate. He comes back out of nowhere in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, like. You know, he's in space and shit.
The real question is, what the
Commandos.
fuck happened to Hugo Weaving at the end of Captain America? Remember that? He gets...
Well, who knows?
Oh, that is... Oh, maybe... Yeah. Oh, that'd be cool if Nick Fury and the Howling Commandos go on a mission to fucking get, like, Red Skull, like, somewhere. I don't know. Like, stuff like that.
Happen?
Yeah, because supposedly he was supposed to come back at some point because he just vanished.
He might pop up in...
Red Skull, man.
In Winter Soldier.
Is that possible?
There was a theory that he's actually that creepy, monsterish dude who's talking to Thanos at the end of Avengers.
Oh, the little soldier.
I don't buy that.
No,
I don't buy that either. Red Skull's too.
Yeah. Red Skull.
But you guys are forgetting that it's the Marvel movie universe. It's different from the comic books, you know?
No, maybe. I mean, they might. Who knows?
Fucking Nick Fury becomes Ultron. That's it. There it is, baby.
So we're all kind of... So maybe they shouldn't... I mean, either kill him or just don't replace him.
I say he's unnecessary at this point to continue. Yeah. But again, like, what if he has 2 more things to do and maybe he does something that'll
change your mind.
Yeah, but overall...
I definitely want to see him in Ant-Man, though.
Yeah.
I think if you're going to get another scientist on board, you know what? That might even be a good plot progression. Stark creates fucking Ultron. Nick Fury hires Ant-Man, Hank Pym, to counteract Ultron or whatever. That might be a good thing.
Right, because the Avengers have pretty much broken away from S.H.I.E.L.D.
For the most part, they consider themselves to be a separate entity of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Correct, and that was kind of established because at the end of Iron Man, he even has like the A on. At the Avengers, the A's on the building. So that's like their headquarters now.
Even though they all split up.
Yeah, and then like they need to explain where the fuck the other characters were at, like during Thor 2.
You know what? I still want the explanation of how the fuck Loki came back to Earth. I want that explained to me. Somebody at Marvel, please explain that to me, because there was no explanation of it.
In what part? In Thor 2?
No, in Avengers. How'd Loki get back to Earth? Well, no. You know what? Thor 2, I think, did explain it. Wasn't there a crack that they went through that got them to Earth?
He always knew about it. He mentions it in the first one, and that's when part 2 he says...
Never mind, I'm sorry, Mom.
Remember they make that little joke like, oh, you mentioned the crack. Oh, your butt cracked. And he went, ooh.
Okay,
there was no joke about that, but I don't know. But yeah, he knew the sneaky way, and that's why. And then that's why in the end of it, remember, he was downstairs with the scientist.
The Selvig,
yeah. So... Yeah, I think Nick Fury is done.
Loki, where did you come from?
I came from the crack, brother.
So that was just one of the Marvel news. The second one was a topic that we always really talk about, was fucking Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So they finally, at least they must have been listening to our podcast, because they're finally introducing an actual superhero to the show.
Who?
They said that they're gonna bring in Deathlock, which to your
I have his first appearance, or his recent appearance in the 90s.
Oh, there you go.
I'm gonna dig that up.
So he might be worth some money.
He came out even before that though, but like this iteration of him, the way he looks now was in the 90s. Yeah.
So let me give you a brief little thing of what's going on with him. He was a military soldier in the comics, anyways. Military soldier, fatally injured. Government did experiments on him, rebooted him as a cyborg. So he's this cybernetic soldier that they're bringing into Marvel. Now, that story isn't going to be the one in the comic. And what they're doing now, I guess from what I remember, was in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., they have this character, his name's Richard. For some reason, he was injected with the Extremis thing that they had in Iron Man where they all glow and fucking heat everything up. Iron Man 3. So something happened to him in the show. He got all fucked up and they did some robotic procedures on him. So he's going to be the new Deathlock. I think it's a good idea. Finally, they're introducing a character at least, instead of dealing with all these stupid fucking agents.
So they never introduced Luke Cage? I thought they were supposed to...
No, well, they're going to do that with Netflix.
No, that was the rumor before the episode. Remember that? Who was this African-American hero? And and everyone assumed it was Luke Cage or whoever.
But it was just some asshole.
But he's gonna become.
It's gonna be
Deathlock.
Deathlock.
So overall, they kind of did troll the fans because everyone was like, "Oh, he's not no one special. Like he was just a regular guy, and now he's gonna end up being one of."
So I mean, do you think adding a superhero will help the show?
It's exactly what it needs. Honestly, I think so.
Even though the character's such a minimal character, nobody really knows who he is.
I don't.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
I thought you meant
knew who he
Deathstroke.
was, but I was fucking surprised as hell that they pulled him out of the pocket, because that was a character that was completely off my radar for years.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, but will it help the show?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, I think it will.
I hope I probably will. Yeah.
I mean, if they build him up the right way and they give him a good story, yes. But I mean, like, I don't know. But you said Nick Fury.
Check this out. Right, that would probably be the icing on the cake to me. That would definitely make Shield. Right, that would be the Shield show. Fucking Nick Fury in there. But I understand the Deathlock thing because it's gonna make me watch it, and I think that's the problem.
I think that's
who they're missing. The fan base right now they're missing are the people. To me, it originally seemed as a cash grab for non-true fans. It's like this is the CSI version of Avengers for the people who want that type of thing.
Yeah,
I didn't want that thing. I want a superhero fucking Shield. At least, and so now they're gonna bring that element. And knowing I'm a 33-year-old guy now, I actually have that reboot in the early 90s of the Deathlock issue 1 and on, and some of his first appearances. I actually have some drawings of me doing that I used to draw from him. So I'm very
interested. He was a cool character at one point.
He was, man. It was pretty much like the Spawn.
Marvel just didn't utilize him properly.
Yeah, he was coming up for a while, and they always said they always compared him to he was like the Marvel version of
Cyborg.
Yeah, Cyborg and Deathlock.
There's always those comparisons.
Yeah,
fucking Namor, Aquaman. You know, they've always had those. I agree that it'll get me watching.
And he's awesome. He's like a soldier. He's a fucking.
Who knows how they're gonna use him though? That's the only questionable thing here. Is if they use him properly, it's gonna work.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I'm interested to see what they're gonna do with the character. It should be good. But you know, I agree with you completely. Samuel fucking Jackson needs to get his ass in the fucking Shield.
Yeah, that would get me to watch right away.
Not only that, but they also had other news about it too. Lady Sif, the chick from Thor, Alexandria, something.
Jane Alexander,
fucking super hot.
Yes,
I saw her up close.
The real Wonder Woman.
I watched The Last Stand the other day.
It's always better.
Wait. Two things. You saw her where?
In The Last Stand
with Arnold.
Yeah.
Great, right?
Right.
Cool,
yeah.
Entertaining, right?
Yeah.
I didn't know she was in that movie. She's the cop.
Yes.
Oh. And then where did you see her?
I saw her at fucking Kamikaze.
In person.
In person.
I'm gonna
fucking
Last Stand
gorgeous.
Again.
Yes.
I saw Maria Menounos in person.
How is she?
She's a fucking goddess, dude. Yeah.
The only thing that's horrible about her is that laugh. Exactly.
It's funny because she covers it up during the interviews. She's like,
but
that's funny, Mario.
I'll cover it up for you, baby.
That's the good thing, though, is that that's the only positive thing about the show that I like, is that they are bringing in characters from the movies. Yes, they're making cameos, but at least you're connecting and weaving in that universe.
Yeah.
But I think now they definitely need to have a stronger presence with it. So if Deathlock doesn't work, which we kind of generally think he will.
He's the type of character that he's an assassin.
What other character besides Nick Fury would we... now, I want to say more B-list than A-list.
Okay.
What other character would fit in this universe? I mean, we could do the Howling Commandos.
We did the
but they're
Punisher.
Like,
we talked about Punisher.
But I think Punisher would be a perfect fit for that universe. Perfect fit.
And I'm not a comic writer.
I think
punishing.
I think Punisher is a little too extreme for something like that.
No, because Punisher is hunting a criminal who just happens to be a mutant. So Shield thinks he's hunting mutants, but no, he's just hunting.
You know what I would
something like that. You know,
I would like Punisher to have a contract that Shield's going after, and them both going at it for the contract. That would be awesome, because that fits a Punisher thing.
So Joseph just wrote the first issue. You just wrote the second. I mean,
awesome!
Come on, guys.
Bam!
Let's do it.
Fanfic.
Take that, Kevin Smith. We know how to write shit too. No, but I mean, who else besides Punisher?
NFL Super Pro. No, I'm just kidding.
Do you think they should bring in the mutants? Because that's the one thing Marvel Universe hasn't done yet. They haven't brought in mutants. They've brought in genetic mutations that are,
I don't think they ever will.
I don't
Isn't
think
that like
they
a
can
different
bring
company? Like
no, that's Marvel.
no, but I mean like Columbia and Sony. Like isn't that like
no, but
Columbia and Sony
Marvel's-
are the same thing.
but
is it?
But the word
Yes.
mutant too is it's a generic mutant.
Yeah,
they don't own the word
they
mutant.
don't earn
Yeah.
the word mutant. They only own the X-Men
It's like
characters.
they're intentionally not mentioning it because of that. But I think at a certain point they are going to bring in the mutants.
But isn't
because-
Namor a mutant? Right?
No, he's a god. No, he's a half. Remember, I think his dad was the water god, and his dad fucked a normal chick. Somebody
Well, you're thinking
Wikipedia
Aquaman.
Namor. Somebody I don't know Nimar's the prince. I don't know his story.
I
Someone
thought it was
look up.
Nimrod. Who's Nimrod?
Nimrod
That's
is a
the
sentinel,
robot,
a sentinel
the
from the
sentinel
future.
robot.
well,
Namor is the guy that has little wings on his ankles.
I don't know.
and
I
a
think,
green speedo.
you know
Oh,
what
yeah,
they
here
could
he is.
do?
And a widow's
Damn.
peak. What's his wiki?
Namor the Submariner.
Look at those abs.
Namor the Submariner, aka Aquaman clone. Even though technically he's way badass.
Didn't Namor come out before?
I think he did come
Yeah.
out before. He is a badass fucking character. The guy
Oh, just look at the cover of this and tell me how this did not turn 80s people gay.
That was way before the 80s. but yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Never look at that.
you can see a picture of that on the YouTube channel.
Oh,
It's the first cover of Seymour. Yeah, it's this big buff Namor in his underwear. But dude, that's the thing. Gay people just didn't pop up in the 80s. Is that everyone was in the closet
that
before.
wasn't
That's
an
right.
80s
That's
comic.
yeah. I know,
Yeah,
I know.
so
I'm
like
just fucking kidding you
that
guys.
was drawn by some guy who was gay, and he's like, more crotch.
how we not interpret this as gay?
Just Google any
Just that.
fucking Namor
Namor
fucking
picture.
And it's drawn by Michael Turner, so he was known for drawing Witchblade and very
Like I
feminine
said, you can
characters.
see this on the podcast.
Dude,
on the YouTube
Namor
channel.
on S.H.I.E.L.D., Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. He's
that might be a
attacking
good
from the
one.
ocean, and they need to go fucking stop him because he wants to kill humans. They can get the fucking kid who was in Heroes, that Milo guy. He could play Namor.
Okay, now we did the heroes. What about villains? They need a villain. Because in order to have a good show, to have a good character, you need a good villain.
Well, they're gonna go the normal Marvel
Hydra.
route in Loki.
That's
what-
Marvel's go-to villain.
I think you just named it.
Hydra.
That's how they're gonna bring back Red Skull.
You know what? They can fucking do.
Yes, he would fit well in
you
that
don't
world.
need Hugo Waving. You don't
Yeah,
need
it's the
him
red-
for
the
that.
red
You just
face,
got
right?
a guy with a fucking red face.
Exactly.
That would work.
Hey, call us J.J. Abrams.
J.J. Abrams.
Joss Whedon.
Oh yeah, what's the difference?
Good. Well played. Well played.
One's a good director, one's average.
Okay, where's Apocalypse coming out? What's
He's coming on the X-Men movie.
The X-Men movies. He's the X-Men guy.
after Days of Future Past?
Yeah, the
he's-
next one they
He's
officially
going to be
announced.
mentioned in Days of Future Past.
I think he's gonna be the one
gonna
that's
loop
kind
him.
of like spearheading everything. That's why the time travel shit's happening and stuff. Because he was always known since the Egyptian days.
I want Marvel to fucking buy their properties back.
Never gonna fucking. happen.
I know they're not, but I want them to. I want Marvel to have Spider-Man in their hands. Because you can do so much with all that property.
Yeah,
Especially,
Columbia's just hampering that.
I mean, no, I still want to see Spider-Man, but I want Marvel to own it again. I want Marvel to get their fucking hands away from Brian. I want them to be able to take X-Men from Bryan Singer's hands.
Okay, and I don't want to change the subject really quick, but this is a good topic. What can they? Okay, let's say because Spider-Man's already been rebooted twice,
Right.
or
Well,
I mean once. Okay,
second reboot.
Second reboot, right? So, if Marvel buys it, where can they go? Are they? What other interpretation can they do, or what's?
They can introduce him into the Avengers because Spider-Man is technically an Avenger.
But you're saying like a clean cut, just like all of a sudden he's gonna appear. Like they would have to reboot
No.
Spider-Man.
You
No,
don't
or
need
you're
to.
saying no? Okay.
No, I don't think you need to. I think
Sorry.
that like we've talked about before, he's a character that everybody knows his story already. You've already seen 2 incarnations
Yeah.
of it. You don't need to redo the whole thing.
Yeah.
I think now just throw him in Avengers. He's gonna fit perfectly. Everybody's gonna know who the hell he is.
Yeah.
He works. Not only that, he has an array of villains the Avengers can go after.
Yeah.
Not only that, I want the X-Men on fucking board. I want Wolverine part of the Avengers. Not because of their... I mean, I would love to see Magneto go at it with Iron Man. That's one of the dreams. Especially because Magneto would just fucking strip all his armor off.
Oh, you mean like fight?
Like,
Yeah, I mean like a throwdown.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool too, actually. Yeah.
But we know it'll never happen.
Yeah.
But not even minus the villains.
Yeah.
Having Wolverine and Cap go at it is fucking another badass fucking idea.
You know what, dude? I think it'll be sensory overload. In the comics, we could handle that. But honestly, if we saw on the big screen fucking Spider-Man and like all this, I think our heads would just like explode because I don't think I'd be able to handle that.
I think so.
It would look
the
awesome.
fight, like the
Yeah, and just like as like I would explode of just like glee. I think
That's one
because,
thing I liked from the Spider-Man movie was the Lizard Man Spider-Man fight.
Yeah,
That seemed like a real Spider-Man fight.
Yeah.
you know?
That's exactly why I
Yes.
love that movie
They
so
had
much.
the essence of Spider-Man
That
a lot
fight-
more than
That's not
fucking.
yours?
Felt like a Spider-Man fight.
Those are from my pockets.
Him being fucking a smart-ass Spider-Man, literally wrapping his web around Lizard, crawling around Lizard was fucking badass.
Yeah, they did.
I just want to say, I can't talk to you because, you want to go out with me?
He's Woody Allen all of a sudden.
Exactly. Yeah.
Woody Allen,
I
yeah.
didn't like his Peter Parker. He
Yeah.
was annoying.
I liked him when he was Spider-Man. But
Yeah,
not
I
as
like
Peter Parker.
I like Tobey Maguire as a Peter Parker.
Yes, you've said this before too.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Tobey Maguire.
Listen to podcast number 3, and you'll get that reiteration.
No, Andrew Garfield. The what's that guy's name?
Andrew Garfield.
I like Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, but I like Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker. You guys get what I mean?
Who's the fucking asshole? We were talking about this guy too.
Who?
Oh,
About what?
The
Every time-
thief.
The thief.
thief.
I can't remember his fucking name.
But in reference
The
to
Transformers. What's that guy's name?
what? Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf?
What about him?
Oh,
He acts like Andrew Garfield. Okay.
Great.
so I don't know. Marvel's making a good little leeway here.
It's disgusting.
It's going to be interesting to see what they do. This is the thing, though. I think they're good to have the character because it's going to help them out. That's the reason why Arrow has been such a success over Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Did you talk about this already?
Arrow has characters that everybody knows, roughly. And Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. has 3 agents besides Coulson nobody gives a fuck about.
Yeah, well, S.H.I.E.L.D. was not meant to be a TV show. I mean, it's just not a standalone thing. It was just a cash grab. Arrow is a standalone character. He has substance, meat and potatoes. S.H.I.E.L.D. is more of like they're making it up as they go along because it's not really based on anything that's really happening, right? I mean,
But S.H.I.E.L.D. has good stories.
They do, but I don't
The
think
problem is they involve heroes.
yeah, exactly. So now they're starting to do that. So there you go.
I mean, the only good stories were fucking Nick Fury and the Howling Commandos.
Yeah, so that's why Nick Fury needs to be in S.H.I.E.L.D. in order for me to officially say. But I'm gonna check it out because it definitely.
I definitely will too. I think that'll be a good introduction to S.H.I.E.L.D.
What they should do if Samuel L. Jackson doesn't agree to any contract, they should just sell his ass to fucking Sony. Like, guess what? You're in the next X-Men movie. Shit. Damn, man. Shit. Nick Fury in fucking X-Men.
I would hate
That's
this.
what you get, motherfucker.
Samuel L. Jackson as Professor Xavier.
These are my psychic powers, motherfuckers.
I will erase your motherfucking memories.
Logan, if you light that cigar around me, I will erase your motherfucking memory in a nanosecond.
Do you understand the thoughts coming out of my head?
Oh, that was good.
There's some motherfucking snakes on the plane. No. I got excited. I got a good laugh. So
Do you know what they call a big Hoona burger in London?
what? I'll step on it. Killed it.
Do you know what? No,
But other than that, that's all the more Marvel news I got for today.
that was a lot of Marvel news.
That was a
That
a sizable bit.
This has been the Meat and Taters.
Portion of the show. Oh, but what I just thought of, like, what would be cool for the overall podcast would be, like when we reference shit, it would be cool if we put like, you know, in comic books when like see issue number 33, if you could do that in the
Yeah, I'm not going to that
See,
fucking
episode
detail.
Yeah.
Hey, no, but so I guess this would be a good time to kind of bring up some miscellaneous shit that we got going on. Or I, for one, want to talk about this thing that upset me a little bit. We all know what happened between Jay Leno and Conan O'Brien, correct?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Right.
most deaf.
In case if you don't, Conan O'Brien was next in line to take over Jay Leno's slot, The Tonight Show. He took it over for like how long?
I think a month or two.
A month. Then they took him out of it, put Jay Leno back. So now Jay Leno is going to be replaced once again on The Tonight Show by
Jimmy Fallon.
I was always a Team Coco type person,
Okay.
especially over Jimmy
we
Fallon.
all generally
Right?
were.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't really followed Jimmy Fallon too much on
He's
his
done
show.
some funny stuff.
I see a lot of his clips
Yeah.
on the internet, and I think they're pretty unique.
His best things are his parodies of his impersonations.
Right, well, because
but he's always been strong for that.
That's what I was gonna say. I really enjoyed him in SNL. I mean,
Yeah.
he did go. I think he stood in there too long because his skits did kind of die out for a little while. But he's a great guy, great impressionist. At the same time, I saw this interview. Well, what brought this up was I saw this interview with Jay Leno regarding this shift to Jimmy Fallon, and he goes,
Oh, yeah. It's okay. It's not like they just stopped me. I mean, I knew this qualified guy was going to take over, and it's been expected. So, yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
right?
such a fucking
but
guy. Grow
is it-
some balls.
Isn't that exactly what fucking happened with Conan O'Brien?
That's exactly.
What's the difference now? And it really did piss me off because I was pretty much aware of that whole
The
drama.
difference is NBC is going to support Jimmy Fallon
That's
to
it
the
overall,
nth
right?
degree. Well, at least that's what they're saying.
So they did fuck over Conan O'Brien. I think this just proves it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they completely did.
Yeah, because he was just saying how like, oh, now there's a qualified guy, he's a great guy, and he's gonna be able to do the job. And it's like, well, Conan O'Brien was doing the job, but you douchebags didn't give him the fucking chance.
No, I really do believe that they intentionally sabotaged Conan's
Right.
chances because they gave Jay Leno that show at 10 o'clock.
Yeah,
And, for a variety show, it wasn't terrible,
right.
but it didn't match what he did on The Tonight Show. And
Right.
everyone knew it. Jay even knew it.
No, but you can't have such a weak introduction to the Tonight Show either.
Yeah.
No.
It just doesn't work.
I think Conan did the best with what he had. I mean, Conan's a beast when it comes to writing and producing.
Right.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
because he's done Simpsons, SNL.
Late night when he took over the Tonight Show for the brief time. You watch Conan now.
It's
It
real
works. It works. But I really do think it was institutional sabotage.
So what I want to ask is, we both know Jimmy Fallon's career pretty well. I mean, I remember him on SNL. I remember him mostly as the guy who was funny, did the music. He was like the Adam Sandler. He played the guitar.
Right.
I think he even did an Adam Sandler impersonation, right?
He does a
that's
really
pretty
good
funny.
Adam Sandler
So
impersonation.
yeah, exactly. So, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, but he's the type of guy that I think he was known for breaking and cracking.
He was
I remember,
the one, yep.
right?
Yep, even at the
him and him-
cowbell skit.
Yeah,
Him and Horatio Sands had the worst poker face when they came to doing those skits.
right. And I think that's kind of why he's more popular right now than Conan, I guess, or because he was like he never took it serious.
He
seemed like
he'd
he did it.
look at the camera, a little smirk.
Yeah, and I know from reading the history of SNL that Lorne Michaels hated that shit, and I think he even said it in interviews, Jimmy,
Yep.
that because everyone would say
Right.
like, "Oh, we love when you do that," but like Lorne Michaels was totally against breaking character.
Nope.
And then I was watching an interview with Jimmy Fallon. I don't recall who it was, but they actually brought that up to him, like, "Oh yeah, so there's gonna be a lot of character breaking," and he kind of like looked down, like no, because that's I did, and then it hit me like that's why I remember him. He was always on clips on the YouTube because he was funny, but then he became the guy that was always busting up.
Yeah.
The classic skit that I remember is the one with Will Ferrell in the hot tub when he's playing the guy with the beard and he's in love with the girl that looks weird. She looks like a little troll.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, my lover.
With the green eyes.
Sherry O'Terry.
Yeah.
Sherry O'Terry.
Yeah, is it Sherry Terry?
No.
No, the other one.
Sherry O'Terry's the cheerleader.
No, the other one,
No,
dude.
I think she was in it too.
No, dude.
No.
That's not Sherry
Who the
Terry.
hell was it?
It's like
She looks like the
a
elf.
troll little girl.
She looks like the hello. She used to do the Debbie Downer.
yeah.
Oh, Rachel Dratch.
Yeah, they're in a hot tub and like I guess the story is that Will Ferrell was grabbing Jimmy Fallon in the hot tub and that's why he was cracking up, So I'm just like her,
Okay,
yeah, exactly.
yeah, okay.
What's her name again?
Rachel Dratch.
Oh, good. I wanted to bring her up so that way we can put her on a tag and get some views, maybe. Well, anyways,
Because she has a huge following.
Because everyone loves Debbie Downer. Note the sarcasm.
yeah. So have any of you guys actually watched this Jimmy Fallon show? Like, seriously?
I've seen
Just
it a few
clips on the
times.
YouTube though, mainly,
Yeah.
right? That's
I've seen a full episode or
it's
two.
really nice,
It's not too bad.
so. What I wanted to get you guys' opinion on was who would win in a fight, Conan O'Brien or Jimmy Fallon?
I think Conan.
A
would.
ratings fight or a real fight?
Fucking boxing fight.
A
Yeah.
throwdown? Conan.
I think Jimmy Fallon, honestly.
Yeah, I think Conan. He's
Conan's
Irish.
big and he's Irish, huh?
Yeah.
And Conan has Conan is one of those guys where like, I'm a nice guy, yeah. And then fucking behind the scenes, he's probably like, what the fuck did you do?
Oh,
Yeah, you're-
I guarantee you can kind of see. I think he scares the shit out of his writing room.
Being the insider that I am, I met a costuming woman who used to work for Conan O'Brien. She said that he was one of the biggest assholes you could ever meet. Like, ungrateful, just rude, impolite,
Well, it
unprofessional.
depends when you caught him. I think if you caught him when he was getting fucked over by NBC, yeah, I'd be pissed too.
Yeah, I think when he was going through all that whole thing, that's
bitter, man.
the time when you did not want to know him.
Fucked.
And I
No,
can't
he
blame him.
was
I don't blame him for being a dick.
He was
around
already
that
on.
time.
He was already on TBS by. so.
Yeah, he's just. I heard that he's bitter now and he doesn't really like.
She said
let
he would
people-
just play guitar in his room all day, and while everyone's
Yeah,
just.
the 4 chords. Did she say if his hair's fake and shit? Like it was a fucking hairpiece?
She said Andy Richter's really nice though.
Oh, Andy, heck yeah.
Well, the second banana usually is nice.
Second banana.
I don't know, but I watch Kimmel more than I do Fallon.
Right.
I think Kimmel's way funnier
Yeah.
too.
Kimmel has snuck up on everyone and surprised people.
Kimmel's always been good though.
Yeah.
Even when he was in Man Show, he was funny.
Yeah. You know what he was? 'Cause he was dipping his dick in Sarah Silverman, and he got some of her funny.
Yeah, there she is.
Sarah Silverman.
Some of that
Dude, I
funny
would
rubbed
so
off and
tear her
stuck
apart,
around.
man. I think she's funny, but her voice though is like.
That voice works though.
I would. Yeah, I like her.
We know
You know what the
destroy
problem
her.
would be? If you're fucking her, and she has some smart ass joke about her fucking you, or you fucking her. That would be the big time insult.
I would just say, shut up and go.
Yeah. For me,
Yeah, but then when she fucking burns your ass in front of like 70, 100 people,
Yeah.
you're not gonna be thinking that. You're like, fucking bitch.
I don't know.
Talking about my performance.
I know. Well, if she's telling jokes during fucking, then here's my thing. If you're boning a chick
If she's
and
telling
she's
jokes,
talking
it ain't good.
and she's talking, something's going
You're
on.
doing something
Yeah.
wrong.
It's like the whole thing with like doggy style and like they're doing like a file, like filing their
She's
nails
on her phone.
on her phone texting. Oh man,
That's the biggest ego blow there
dude,
is.
If a girl tried to do that, I would donkey punch her out of
Man shoulders right here.
because that is horrible, right?
That's an ego blow, is what that is.
But then some guys don't give a fuck. Like as long as they're getting their nut on, right? I mean, yeah.
Are you that guy?
Nah, I would be insulted.
I'm not either.
Kelly.
So
I would get that phone, put it on vibrate, stick it up her ass. I think that that's in episode 3 of our podcast. We talk about this. Something like
So what you're looking at, Ray?
Pictures of Sarah Silverman.
Okay.
that. He got stuck on the.
Gosh.
I don't know what year this was, but please build a time machine.
What?
Hey,
How
she
good's
ain't
the
like that
picture?
anymore.
We
How
can't
good's the
see.
picture?
Definitely does not look like that anymore.
Dude, that's a recent one.
No.
No? Oh,
No, she
wow.
looks good in that.
That's like what movie was she in? She was in I'm trying to think. She has a weird
Saving Silverman,
discography.
right? Wasn't that about her? Wasn't that like her
Silverman.
documentary or something?
Save it.
All right, well, let's wrap this up, people.
All right, everyone. Well, thanks for checking us out. This is had been a really cool issue. We had a lot of an issue like it's a fucking comic book.
It's a publication
It's a
in which you all subscribe.
This is Volume 1, Issue 6. Well, make sure to like and subscribe us here at the YouTube channel and follow us on Twitter at Popcast Boom. You can also find each of our own Twitter profiles there and follow us as well. This is Joseph for Alex, Raymond, and Chad, and this was an episode of Popcast.